This is an assembly video for the Super Quad children's ride-on. First, cut the plastic strap with a box cutter or a knife. Then cut along the sellotape to open up the rest of the box. Remove this piece of protective cardboard. Here are all the parts that will come with your ride-on. Here is the steering wheel axle. This is the instruction manual. These are the handlebars. And these are the hubcaps. This is the rear seat. So here is the remote, the charger, a small speedometer unit, and a small bag of screws, plastic sockets, and a AUX cable. Here is the instruction manual. There's the axle. I'll open it up with a box cutter. It's secured in place with 2 zip ties. There is the handlebars for the front of the ride-on. Here's a closer look at the hubcaps that come in the bags. This is the back of the seat. Right, now I'll open up the box again. So here we have 2 wheels. One of them will be front and one of them will be back. Another 2 wheels. Same thing again, one is front, one is back. Here we have the ride-on itself. Now I'll just flip the box over, assemble the ride-on on top of the box. So now just remove the plastic bag from the ride-on. Turn the ride-on upside down. So now we get the front handlebars. Now cut the zip ties with the box cutter. There are 8 screws in the front axle mounting position. Remove all of these with a screwdriver. And now we get the front axle assembly. First we need to remove the zip ties. The angle can be a little bit tricky. That's the front axle. Install the front axle assembly in alignment. Then the assembly will lock in place. Now secure the axle in place with the 8 screws. There's 2 shock absorbers. So now we look at the back of the ride-on. Lift the rear drive motor assembly. Remove the long metal rod. Next, thread the rod through the gasket with one washer on the outside and one washer on the inside of the shock absorber. And do the same thing again on the opposite side. Next we have a bag. Next we need these 2 plastic wrenches. And we use the wrenches to tighten up the shock absorber assembly. Next, take the rear axle and remove the styrofoam protection. Now remove 1 nut and 2 washers from the other side of the axle. The rear wheel is designed to slot into the motor. Next, pass the metal rear axle through the motor assembly. Then install the opposite wheel. Again using 2 washers and a nut. Next we tighten it with the plastic wrenches, using 1 wrench on either side. Now we install the hubcaps. The hubcaps will match slots inside the wheel and click into place. Now I'll install the front wheels. First I'll remove the styrofoam. Now remove the nut. And remove one washer. Then install the front wheel. Now that the wheel is in place, I'll put one washer and then the nut. I'll screw the nut in place by hand to start with. Now get the plastic wrench and tighten the nut. Now install the wheel on the other side with the same method. Now place on the hubcap. And the same on the other side. Now I'll flip the ride on the right way up. Now I'll take the speedometer dashboard component. Next, connect the two cables of the dashboard to the body. And then align the dashboard to the position on the body and clamp it. Now I'll install the handlebar. First, remove the screw and nut from the handlebar connector. Now insert the handlebar onto the steering rod. Then pass the screw through the hole and screw on the nut. The hole will need to be aligned with the steering rod hole. The steering rod can be adjusted by pushing it up from underneath the ride-on. Next, tighten the nut and the screw. If the nut does not screw on easily, you can hold the nut in place with a pair of pliers. Now add the back seat, which will just clip into place. You're left with the charger, and the parental remote control. And the instruction manual. Now we connect the battery. Open the seat with a flathead screwdriver. Next we connect this loose purple wire with the motherboard. And then we connect this loose black wire with the battery. Now we can test if it powers on by pressing the red button. And we can test if it goes forward or backwards properly. Once that is done, replace the seat. Now the ride-on is complete. Thanks for watching.